What is going on, you guys? It is Rai here, and today I'm bringing you guys some Shokugeki No Souma awesomeness. I mean, season 3 is finally here. Waited a long time for this show to get the season 3, so let's get into it. So at the beginning we saw a little of Souma and Tadokoro. I mean, they were riding bike and a scooter, I guess on their way to school, I'm guessing. So like, you know, they were talking about how the day before, I think it was, they've met the Elite 10. So you know how it is, they are the top 10 most skilled chefs at the school. And Nakari is one of them, she's the 10th seat. So they've met all the seats and they've been talking about it, and we've obviously seen how Souma challenged them right on the spot. I mean, Souma just doesn't have no chill, man. This dude is like an animal, man. He challenges anyone he thinks is worthy, whenever and however. He just wants to get into that top 10, so who can blame him, right? So apparently there's going to be a moon festival. The academy, the school, is gonna hold a moon festival, and this festival brings about 500,000 people to it, so it's a good chance for you to make a lot of revenue, you know, sell a lot of food. And well, when Souma heard that there's gonna be a moon festival, he immediately plotted to challenge one of the Elite 10. You could have just seen that on his face. So what I noticed was that Souma casually walked over to Nakari and talked to her like, you know, they're old time friends. And at first, the first 2 seasons, I mean, Nakari couldn't even stand Souma at all. I mean, just looking at Souma would make her skin crawl. Like, I don't know what her problem was with Souma. I guess since Souma surprised her from the first episode, you know, I don't know, I think she kept not a grudge, but you know, she kept her interest into Souma. So yeah, so now compared to this season, they were totally having a conversation, you know, and Nakari gave Souma a little information, so that's something we don't see ever. So I was a little surprised with that. So as we thought, Souma is plotting to challenge Kuga. He's the number 8th in the Elite 10, and his plan is to defeat him in sales in the Moon Festival. That way he would acknowledge him as a worthy opponent, right? Because if you're someone so strong, you won't just accept anyone's challenge, right? So if Souma defeats Kuga in the Moon Festival, he thinks that he will accept his Shokugeki. So that's what he's plotting now. So Souma went to Cugat Stronghold so that he can see a little of what they cook and how they operate. And let me tell you guys, it was awesome what we saw there. Souma's outmatched in every way. I mean, there was like 40 different chefs training, cooking the same thing, but they were training. It was almost like military for cooks. So I was like, what the hell? And not to mention that 10 out of all these chefs were able to make the Stronghold's specialty at the same freaking time, like, and with precise tasting. So each one of them tasted exactly the same, and that's like amazing. So that's why I said Souma's really outnumbered and outmatched. I mean, I don't know what the hell he's gonna do, but I sure hope he pulls this off. I mean, Souma. After that, we got a little Souma and Nakari scene again, and I mean, the show is giving us a lot of Souma and Nakari scenes now. At first, we barely saw Nakari with Souma together, but now we're seeing them a little more and more together. And if you saw the opening, I guess you would say that this season is gonna put them a little more together. I'm guessing that's how it's gonna be, because that's the impression I got. I think they're gonna end up like a thing. So yeah, we gotta wait to see if that happens, but to me it seems like it's going in that direction. So Souma revealed his plan to us. I mean, it's simple. It's the same thing that he did with Nakari when they had to cook the breakfast at the Training of Hell camp. So you know how he barely survived, but he was able to survive because Nakari was in front of him, or beside him anyways. and he was able to steal a lot of the traffic that were going to Nakari. He was able to steal a lot of them from her. So what he did was he set his booth right next to Kuga's booth or place, and obviously he's plotting to steal a lot of Kuga's customer, which is smart. But I wonder if he's gonna be able to pull it off, because Kuga's a specialty in Chinese food, and Souma's gonna cook Chinese food as well. So he's gonna challenge Kuga at what he's best at. So we have to see how that will turn out. But that was pretty much all we got for this episode. So if you enjoyed the review, if you leave a like, that'll be very, very awesome. Comment your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think about Souma and Nakari having all these scenes, and about Souma challenging Kuga bluntly. Like, Souma doesn't give a crap, man. So yeah, and if you're new here, if you could subscribe, that would be awesome. Bye guys.